Okay, I'm back with part 2 of the Lady Story box. We'll call it a journal box, I'd say. Or you can use it for cards or you can use it for a journal. It's up to you. Okay, so what I did do is place 2 magnets down here. And let me see. Okay, so we want to cover that up. So I want to put the close that section up so that we can adhere the magnets to the front. Right, so I put the magnets on the inside of the front cover, and then I'm just going to link it up and hold them down. Okay. And what I generally do is slide them. If you lift them up, it might rip your paper at this point. So slide it off and you should be pretty much set to go. So I've cut all my papers out, guys, so that it's not such a long process. Now, when I cover my insides or my journals or what have you, usually I'll cut the paper 1/8 of an inch smaller, depending on how much of a border I want. And then other times I'll cover it, cut it at 1/4 inch smaller than the actual measurements of the base. So it's totally up to you as to what you guys want to do with that. I'm not going to give you every measurement because I just think everybody does it differently. The only thing I would recommend is make sure that your paper does not hit the valley there, because that's what you want to avoid. Otherwise your paper's just going to crease. Now I did ink these up. I'm just going to stick this on my project and maybe make it slightly smaller and ink that side up. Now I've put tape on mine already, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so you want to cover your magnets up first because, you know, you don't want to end up ripping them off by accident by moving your box every which way. So I'm just going to do it this way. That way I can at least see it a little bit better. There we go. I'm just going to burnish that down. Now I did do 2 magnets on this one. Usually I do one in the center, but I think 2 magnets warrants this. Also it depends on how thick your cardstock is, how thick your chipboard is as well. More so to the point, it would be you know, your cardstock that you're using and your designer paper as well. All right. And then the front of it, I'm actually covering it in this one here, because I want to be doing, I think I might probably need to cut that a little bit, take a smidgen off that one as well. I'd rather overcut it than undercut it. It's, you know, if it's too short, it's harder to repair, as opposed to if it's too, you know, too big or too wide. Perfect. I just got to make sure that that's not going to go on my fold line there, and that looks perfect. All right. So I'll just take this off now. So just the inside. Now, when you put your magnets down, you want it on the top. The chipboard front, which is the 2.5 by 7 1/4, and then the front, which is your 5 3/4 by 7 1/4. Okay, so take this away. Okay, and you can obviously, you know, use whatever paper you've got, guys. Use up your scraps, or keep your scraps aside for the journal too. So if you're going to, you know, use it. Of course I didn't center that right, did I? yeah, we can. Oh, look at that. Sorry guys, I'm just going to bend it towards me so that I can get a better look at it. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Alright. And then cover it and burnish it down with your bone folder or whatever you need to do. Okay, so that's that. Then we've got to put the front on. So I've done the brick feature on this one. I think that'll work really well because I just want to put some ephemera on top and maybe a couple of flowers. I don't want anything too dramatic on the front, but like I said, you guys can go crazy with the front of it and decorate it whichever way you want to decorate it. And whoop, I'm going to turn it upside down, make sure all my tape is still on there right. Okay, beautiful. Need a bit there. Okay, perfect. So once you've got all the pieces cut out, it really comes together really quickly. So I might put that there. And then just kind of trying to gauge it. Might put that there. I'm just going to get some ephemera, and if I can find it, just to cover it. Oh, just to see what's going to work. Ugh. No, actually, I didn't really need to take that off. So I just like to go through and see what's going to work with it. Everybody's got their different taste as to where they want to put things. So, you know, just go by what you want to do. I'll light that up there. Okay. And kind of maybe balance it out. Let's see. So I'm just trying to find the right ephemera, and this is, you know, where it takes the longest when we're trying to decorate it and so forth. So bear with me. Okay, I'm gonna go with that. Oh no. Oh, I like that one. Okay. Here. Go, oh, maybe turn that around like that. That one there. Did like that. So I'm just going to see where everything fits. And that can go there. That can go on there like that. Then just need to set it up the top. So move these out the way, and let me see. I might have to put a little flower somewhere. Do I want that? Sorry guys, there's a lot of talking to myself on this one. Can just slide under there, and then challenge yourself, and that's stick the beauty down there. Maybe a little butterfly to pop it up on here. So moving all that aside, kind of trying to, maybe I should stick having that. Yep, I like that. And then I'll cut that in half and maybe pop it on the other side as well. Have the faith. Oh, that's pretty. All right, let me cut that. Oh. go under there like that. That can go over the top. Oops. Beautiful. Oh, I like it, guys. I like it. All right, so we're going to go with that. And see if I can get a screenshot of this one. That would be good. Let me see. Let me take a screen. Sorry, didn't get a screenshot. I might have to take it when I'm doing that. So I really like that. That worked out really well. So I'm going to move those over there. Okay, so let's go with gluing it down. And I'm using Vintage Photo to actually give this some definition there. That'll go underneath. Oh boy, this makes me nervous. All right, we know that's going to go there. So I am going to bring out the, if I can get it, you can use hot glue on that as well. I'm going to bring out the Fabri-Tac to glue that baby down at the top there. Clean off all the gunky bits. Okay. Now this came, I think this was part of the collection, so this flower arrangement. I love the apricot honey collection, I really do. Okay, we can stick that down as well, get a bit more on there. So it kind of doesn't want to move out of place. There we go. Okay, hope I put enough on there. Alrighty, let's go there. Woo! Got to be careful because we haven't quite. Alright. Now, maybe stick that up in the corner there. I'll use my wet glue for this one. I'm just going to stick it on a little angle there. Oh, does the wind? Don't need to ink that one up because we're just going to, it's black. Oh no, you know what? I wonder if it'll show up. Oh, it does give it a bit of a slightly darker edge, so let's go with that. I know I've got a lot of different quotes and everything happening there, but I kind of like it. Kind of like it. There we go. It's funny how you can use different collections and the box ends up looking completely different because depending on the style of the collection and what it lends itself to as well. I might just layer that. Now I'm just going to put a bit of glue on the end here just so that I can get this set up, and then what I will do is do the same thing on the other side like this, and then that can it's a shame to lose that gold trim there, but I think that'll be okay. And then I'll layer a bit of glue on there. It's all about your layering, and I love, 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 love layering. Okay, we're going to have that like that. And then we're going to have the flower sticking out there, I believe. So we'll do that. Have the flower on that side. Okay, perfect. So then what I will do is I'll just Because I'm not going to pop this up with dimensionals, I will glue this, and then we can add the other bits and pieces to it. Look at that. I mean, just stunning. Absolutely stunning. So I'm going to pop that butterfly up with dimensionals, and I'm going to use black. I have got some white ones, but not here with me. So I'll cover my ink over, I'll cover my glue over. Oh boy. Put the pin back in. If I can get that back in there, that would be great. And let's get my tool here, and we'll just take that and take that off. And I'm not too fussed that it's taken away from that word. That doesn't bother me, because at the end of the day I do have quite a few words going on around the place. Where did I put the cap? Okay, I have lost the cap to the other side, so I will need this one. They came off easy. I'm going to put 3 on there. Oop. Oh, that's where the other cap is. All right. All right. Hopefully this is going to take too long. Actually, I might have to split this up in 3 different videos, otherwise it's just going to be too long. And there's the faith, which will go under there. And I'll just ink that up. Okay, and that will go right there. Right. Do I want it to sit in there? There we go. Just get a good look at it. That is the cover. Okay. All right. So we have done that. And I just want to see what I'm at the moment. Alrighty. So let me zoom in there, guys, and oh, back there. Is that right? So that's the cover. I'm going to cut it here, and then we'll get on to the inside. Okay, bye.